Princess Catherine made a very brief return to the public eye, but her outing could only complicate her battle with cancer, believes Daniela Elser, an Australian writer and royal commentator. Over the past 245 days, Princess Catherine has officially appeared in public only twice, at the Trooping the Colour Parade and at Wimbledon, writes Daniela Elser. Last Sunday, we were treated to a glorious third time. Princess Catherine, along with Prince George and an inexplicably clean-shaven Prince William behind the wheel, headed out for a bit of early morning fun to the Crathy Kirk Church in Balmoral. This appearance by Princess Catherine immediately led the British press to release breaking news. Seriously. Followed by general hurrahs and enthusiastic applause. A positive sign that Princess Catherine was ready to spend a whole hour at a church service. However, Daniela Elser herself is not inclined to join the general rejoicing over the appearance of one of the royal family's favorite ladies. From Australia, she undoubtedly sees more clearly the problems this might cause. The fact that Princess Catherine intended to sing hymns from the same prayer book with William is, of course, very pleasing. But such moments have a flip side, as we see her now under the applause doing what used to be taken for granted. Such moments give rise not only to hopes but also to speculation and pressure. Princess Catherine's appearance at the church is a double-edged sword, complemented by an appropriate khaki outfit and hat, because appearances can be so deceptive and treacherous. These new photos of Princess Catherine, looking very normal and healthy, contrast with how the rest of her year has been unfolding. Daniela reminds us, the royal family usually returns to work in September and continues to actively conduct events and meetings right up until Christmas. This schedule and program for the autumn-winter term are not something put together on a whim, but are meant to be fixed at the beginning of the year. Coincidence and spontaneity are not words used in the lexicon of Crown Incorporated. And Princess Catherine's diary for the rest of 2024? More empty than a minibar in a Roman hotel after Princess Margaret dropped by to enjoy dolce far niente, sweet idleness, in 1963. Earlier this month, a source told Tom Sykes of the Daily Beast, "There's still nothing in her diary. As I understand it, people will have to get used to seeing Princess Catherine much less. Her priority now will be her family and children." Daniela continues, in November, William will head to Cape Town for another Earthshot Awards ceremony, and it is unlikely that he will travel in any way other than alone. Meanwhile, earlier this year, a friend of the princess told Sykes, "Her main focus right now is to avoid any stress or worry and just keep working on getting better. However, I am not sure that week after week of blank pages in a Smythson desk planner necessarily leads to a lack of stress and worry. The pressure of public expectations can be a sly thing, can't it? As can the pressure she may place on herself, given how diligently she usually pursues her flagship charitable projects." In her June statement, she mentioned that she was starting to do a little work from home. It's also worth considering the pressure she feels to help and take on her share of the workload and strains on Crown Incorporated, especially as her father-in-law, King Charles, is also fighting a personal battle with an illness starting with the letter R. In recent months, the words "shortage of manpower" have increasingly appeared alongside the name Buckingham Palace. There's a certain fragility within the monarchy, with the royal family's flag seemingly fluttering weakly in the wind. Buckingham Palace is left repeatedly putting forward and sending to the fore the infinitely obedient and terribly underrated Prince Edward and Sophie, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh. And this is not to mention public hopes and Britain's insatiable appetite for as many appearances by Princess Catherine as possible, which they want consistently. The king is, of course, the king, but who is the real star of the Grand Windsor show? Well, we all know who that is, and this year the show has been limping along, doing its best. Now that the Waleses have returned from Princess Catherine's brief church appearance to vacationing behind the high hedges of Balmoral, who knows when the princess will be seen again? What do you think about this matter? Please like and subscribe to the channel.